Yeah, so thank you so much for coming on. We're looking at Jericho AI, an autonomous cloud and AI cost optimization model that helps to cut cloud and AI infrastructure cost by 30 to 85 plus in hours. And this platform actually has a lot of capability. It's a small language model that can do a lot to reduce the cost of cloud. And a lot of spend goes to cloud infrastructure and AI today. So reducing it help businesses to innovate, develop, and invent new products. And so for us, Jericho has come to reduce that price, that burden on businesses, startups, medium-sized businesses, and large-scale enterprise, which who spends billions of dollars year in, year out to keep their cloud running, either on the AWS or GCP or Azure, IBM, OC, and the rest. They spend a lot of money. So we came up with a platform that AI and autonomous platform that helps to work like a financial operation or operator that to check everything, identify the leakages, the wastage, and all those things to make sure that you are using what you need for your infrastructure. The design of the Jericho is that we use reference architecture, microservices, heterogeneous architecture, different type of architecture, and architectural references beyond the analytics, predictions, recommendation, detections, those type of skills. Algorithm put together with our proprietary algorithm, making sure that we are providing the correct insight, not just providing an insight, but we also make recommendations and a way to get this step by step to get the recommendation implemented by human engineer or by AI or by even yourself, what you call it, do it yourself, DIY. And beyond that, you know that Jericho AI is built with world tested architecture. In fact, we heavily depend, especially on the storage side, data processing, on Microsoft fabrics, the lake house, okay, that many people know about that, okay. So Jericho AI can, from the point of your connection to the platform, within few hours, can help you to cut your cost. That means what you are paying for either your compute resources on the cloud, your networking on the cloud, your storages, the various components you are using, you pay per hour for sure. And so we look at the system, look behind the scene, look at your technology that you have implemented, the various technology tools and component, your code and whatever, okay, and the product behavior. And we now predict to you or recommend ways to strategic implementations, things you can implement to reduce the cost. And so it's a wonderful tool. And so when we talk about the cloud and AI costs, of course, they are actually spiraling out of control, right? They are getting out of control. By research and by many reports out there in the public domain, companies waste 30% of cloud spend on average. So many companies, about 30% on their spend on the cloud, 30% is waste. And so either maybe as a result of wrong architecture for the product, as a wrong usages of various components and resources in the cloud, or overutilizing, over provisioning, underutilizations, depending many ways, right? Or you are not doing what you need to do. So the system looked at, a model looked at what you need based on your resources. You are not just why having 3 bedroom when you are only one person and you are not expecting to do anything right now, right? So we look at that and come up with a strategic way to cut costs. So you must know that company globally spend 30% minimum on of their cloud spend on average is waste. 30% is waste. And when we look at AI and ML workload costs, 5 to 10 times more than traditional computing. In fact, they spend 5 to 10 times more than traditional computing. It's a lot of spend actually, the cost of deploying an AI and ML workload. Then 68% of companies report exceeding cloud budget. 68. So that is a large number, right? The engineering team lack time for continual automation. Yes, they may have the engineering skills and the know-how to automate, but the time is wasted. They don't have that time because of maybe go to market, because of time to deploy, and many other area of focus. And if at all, there will not be detail as much as tools such as a platform like JerichoAI. And 42% lack visibility into where cloud money is being spent. 42% of people or engineering team, they don't have that, about 42% lack that visibility. Okay. And so you see the chief financial officer, the CFO, is crying, the financial people are crying for budget and stuff like that. So that is why we are introducing to you Jericho AI. So you have to meet your autonomous FinOps team member, which is Jericho AI. Okay. Jericho AI, this guy is not sleeping. Is working day and night, 24/7, non-sleep, even while you sleep. Check, because your cloud resources run hourly, minutes. They are in the clouds. They are running those resources. Either your AI product, the website that you have put there, the platform that you have put there, the workload that you have deployed there. The engineers, the human engineers may be sleeping, but Jericho Autonomous FinOps team is a team member, is one of your team member that you can ask to work with you. And that is why we are calling you to hire Jericho AI. It's an AI driven platform that works 24/7 to autonomously identify and eliminate waste, right? It tells you, oh, you are spending this so much, you have to, this is not necessary because maybe, say for instance, you are using a GPU that you are not, the capacity that you are not required. And so it's identifying why not to resize, do a kind of a downsize or that kind of thing. Then, of course, it also helps you to implement change automatically or provide you step-by-step guidance to be able to do this. Okay. And the platform covers AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM, OCR, and a lot of large language model providers such as OpenAI, Gemini, Anthropy, and those type of guys, right? About 14 of them are supported. We also have the human FinOps expert included for strategic guiding. If you after this guy who is not sleeping, I call him my guy, right? The Jericho AI, my guy, who is not sleeping, identifying what you need to do, how you need to do it. If you don't want it to do end to end, human we have expert also porter team where you can also engage to support you. So, like having a 24/7 course automation team that never sleeps, they never miss out an opportunity, they continuously improve your infrastructure efficiently. And one key thing with Jericho AI here is that it learns, right? Learns your infrastructure from time to time, check your performance, check your operations, check your architecture, right? Maybe you have deployed microservice architecture, monolithic architecture, heterogeneous architecture. Depending on the architectures, there are various reference architecture that the system look out for based on best practice that you can use. So, in other words, even while we are cutting, the tool is used to JerichoAI, which is your autonomous, of course, team member supporting you to cut costs, is not a kind of ignoring performance and the operation of your service. In fact, in some time, there may not be even any recommendation at all because we don't just want to cut costs because we want to cut costs. And so it's an intelligent automation tool in 3 steps. What you need to do, you go to JerichoAI.io. You will just need to sign up or fill in the basic. After you sign up, you will connect your cloud account securely to the platform, right? In connecting to the platform, and then our system, the Jericho AI, do a lot of analytics, a lot of detections, a lot of predictions and recommendations, and provide strategic ways you could implement to save costs in a precise way. That is the AI identify waste and optimize opportunity. Beyond that, it also provide autonomous implementation with continuous improvement. So it's a plug and play type of something, software as a service. In other words, I can even call it agent as a service that can help you to do all that. Beyond cost saving, you must understand that the benefit of cost optimization cannot be overemphasized that Jericho AI provide. Jericho AI provide immediate return on investment. Why did I say that? We guarantee based on what we have done either from the lab and we are still doing, supporting with our minimum viable product out there in the market. We've seen that we can guarantee, the two guarantee 30% to 85% cost reduction within hours, with average payback period of less than a month, right? So, in other words, you don't even spend anything, right? It's from what we are saving you that you are actually paying to for the platform. So you're not actually spending anything, we're giving money back to you. So it's very, and at the end of the month, as the invoices are coming from AWS or the cloud provider, you see that you literally cut down this percent, 30 to 85%. Number two, it also time savings. That is beyond cost saving, what we provide, it is time saving. It eliminates manual automation that could take weeks, months, a lot of time to do manual automatizations, tasks, and free up engineering resources for innovation. Rather than a DevOps engineer, solution architect, and all those guys focusing on trying to analyze data, or the data scientists and all those people analyze data to provide techniques. Within few minutes, the tool is already playing that role for you, right? So you free up time for resources for more innovation. Beyond that, there is performance preservation. You see, automation without compromising speed, using smart resources allocation, based on actual usage pattern, right? So that is performance preservation, right? You don't need a nuclear missile where you can use just a projectile, right? So that is what we are saying here. So in terms of precision, giving you those guidelines. Beyond that, Jericho also has capability to support multi-cloud services like AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM, OCR. The five major clouds are supported with this tool. A one solution for all major providers with unified dashboard for complete visibility. However, it doesn't only provide visibility, but also provide a definite insight and a recommendation strategy for you to implement your cost saving. And AI and large language specializations, the Jericho AI, which is a FinOps member, also has unique expertise in optimizing AI workload and token optimization for large language model API usages. Okay, the various one and two that you have out there. So let's look at the real result and real impact. There are cases where skyrocketing GPU costs threaten runaway. Many of them, 65% of startups is crying for that, and a lot of money and all that. So Jericho AI extend that runaway by 6 months without compromising model training quality. And then, of course, a SaaS company, unpredictable costs, cloud costs affecting margin. Of course, Jericho helped to predictable infrastructure costs that our finance, of course, the financial team loves. And then enterprise that has complex multi-cloud environment with no visibility. Jericho funds saving the internal team missing their years or their target. So why Jericho outperform alternatives? What our competitive advantage? Number one is the broader coverage, both multi-cloud plus AI and LLM cost optimization across all services. Then the autonomous action, not just an insight, but we provide a definite implementation strategy with continuous automation, either by DIY, do it yourself, or our engineering team, or using the Jericho himself. And beyond that, we have the human expertise. That is, we have FinOps and DevOps specialists included in every plan for strategic guidance, right? So you have human engineers beyond AI, human as a engineer supporting on to provide a human interface. We also have the rapid deployment, result in hours, not a month, with no complex integration required. The only thing you need is just to visit www.jerichoai.io, just sign up with your email, fill the little form there, and then bam, that is where you go. You just, once you are in, go to integration, like I'll be showing shortly, and then you are able to connect those to your account. And then you performance, it's also performance focus, right? Optimize cost without sacrificing speed or reliability. So unlike a lot of other solutions that only address specific aspect of cloud, Jericho provides comprehensive coverage with both AI automations and human expertise or engineering skills. Okay, so it's a wonderful tool. So start saving today. Get started with Jericho AI, okay, by going to www.jerichoai.io, and within 24 to 48 hours turnaround, you can see we have 14 days free, um, free, what do you call it? Free time that you can do anything. You can test your account and all that. Of course, there is no risk in trying. We don't collect credit card or anything. You just sign up your email and that is it. You will see automation in action, and it's seamless implementation, full deployment in hours or weeks, depending on what you need to implement. And then we guarantee return on investment. It's very, very positive. It's not at no cost to you. So quickly, let's look at the the platform itself, right? So let me quickly share and then show to you the let me quickly share to you the platform. So this is Jericho AI. You go to jerichoai.io, okay? And then this is your free trial. You can just click on it. Immediately you sign up. You are logged in. I created an account before, so I'm going to go in there. And then let me log in. Hold on. Log in with my account. So this is a platform here. You have 14 days of sign in, right? And this is a free trial. So your Jericho free trial is active, upgrade within 13 days. It's normally 14 days, but I opened it yesterday, right? To continue the full distance. And then this is for subscription. You do have you can upgrade them to the various plan. This is a free plan. Here we have $19 per month. And you also have 1 hour of dedicated expert, human engineer, that is attached to this plan. Here we have $49 per month. You have 3 hours dedicated expert support. Here we have the business, which is $199 per month. You have 8 hours full day of dedicated expert. These are gurus who can, cloud gurus, DevOps gurus, AI gurus that can really, really support you. They are veterans that can really, really help you. And so if you come to the dashboard, for instance, just for this account, this is a live account, by the way. For this account, let's go back um, to June 1st to today's date is 21 of for me. So this is how much you have spent so far for this, and this is what the forecast look like if you implement this is a month. Actually, this is 1 month, by the way, the potential saving. I'm going to show you, and then you are able to see either the week based on the various, maybe it's compute or networking, application integration, database, is it migration and data transfer. You are able to see the behavior of uh, of everything. Does that make sense? And then if you want to see monthly too, how you are doing, you will see that, and all the cost breakdown. Beyond that, also we have what we call the cumulative cost over time by cloud. So we have the AWS, that is the AWS you see there. And then you see on demand and reserve instances, you see how much is being spent. Beyond that, of course, if you want to track by your account, you can check all that as well. Okay. Then I think for LLM, we are still testing. It's not open for public view yet. Um, let me go to the recommendation, which is the main thing here. Okay. So you can see that this is 7 recommendation. There were 7 recommendation made from this account for this month, actually, for June, from the first till now. And it's saying for this account, this is an AWS account, say potential monthly saving from 7 recommendations. And these are the various recommendations. Like this one is paying $435 0.08. Okay, and you can see that it's saving. Let's look at it in detail. It's saving around 32%, 32.35% reductions based on this can be saved. And then it tells you the reason for what you need to do, right? It's saying the current utilization metrics indicate a consistent high CPU utilizations above 90. It is recommended to switch to this instance will provide a better cost while still maintaining the required performance. And so, yes, if you look at it here, we either, because that is even high, I mean low, this was a kind of increase. It was increased, but the CPU, and then if you look at all that, but we change just a few other little things to have the cost here because we just switch even for better performance. Another thing that I can show you here, let's go to another one. Let's click on this. So this we are saving over 50%. And the thing here is that the current CPU is relatively low, given the maximum CPU utilization observed is at 16.55%, and average CPU utilization is below 5. Switching to an this instance, which has a fewer vCPU, 4 compared to 8, will be a cost saving, and that will not affect your performance. So here with this strategy, you are reducing over 50% in reductions, right? And if I implement this now, let's go back. Let me quickly implement it. I want to do it myself, okay? You can request human engineer, this will raise a ticket, and then this is still in, we are not in opening for preview yet. This is coming very soon. And then if you click here, sorry, let's see, let's go back. If you click that, you will see that this is self-implementation. We are giving you highlight overview. Of course, this is not detailed. If you say you're doing it yourself, it means you have the expertise required. So we give you just highlight, and step one, identify the existing, which we even give you the ID, stop the current one, change the instance type to this in EC2 management console, start the new configure this, monitor. Of course, it's beyond it, but this is a highlight of what you need to do it yourself. If you go back now, we have applied that already. Um, just a moment. If you go back, that is actually applied. Let's see where it is. Okay, this is it. Sorry, need to see what is happening. Uh, just a moment. We can create a ticket by the way. Let's apply it and see. Okay, so if you want to create a ticket, you can also quickly create a human engineer ticket. Let's say you want to do it tomorrow. It require 2 hours. So ticket is created. Okay, admin now will attend to it. You need 2 hours, and then all that will happen. Then if I go to that place, This is the first one. It takes time. The data was lingering. This is the first, I mean, this is it. So it's applied, but the status is in progress because of the ticket. Okay, this is the ticket. You can communicate with the engineer, okay, or the admin, okay. Can communicate with the admin and all that to see what is really happening, okay, and all that type of thing. And so once the ticket is done, it will be fully implemented. Let's go back again. See if I can implement this. Do it yourself. I don't know why I would look at that. The go check what is happening. So that is it. You can see a lot of all that. And then if I go back to the ticket, once the ticket is complete, this change and move to this place. Okay. So that is that. This is also coming very soon. And then one key thing, like I mentioned, is these three that we see here. Okay. And all that. So it's very easy to use Jericho AI. Okay, so quickly visit it and then see how it works. Once again, thank you very much for listening. I just quickly rush to sign up the application. Thank you and have a good one.